Hello, welcome to Larip. I am Tukir from Larip. Today, Donald Trump is making headlines. Trump has shown us that when a person gains complete power, they can reveal their true intentions. They can openly express their demands and demonstrate their efforts to expand their country. Recently, Trump declared that the U.S. military would take control of the Panama Canal. Now, the U.S. has made a new demand. They want Greenland. Trump is aiming for the world's largest island, Greenland. He insists that it is an absolute necessity. It is crucial for it to become part of the United States. Today, the media is widely covering Trump's threat to take control of both the Panama Canal and Greenland. If you read Trump's official statement, it's clear that this is for national security and the preservation of freedom worldwide. The United States believes that it should own and control these territories. Trump specifically said, "I want Greenland. This is a necessity." Now, where is Greenland? Let me show you, and I'll also illustrate this through animation. I will show you what a magnificent sight it would be if Greenland became part of the USA. Where exactly is Greenland? Let's take a look at the map and find out. I will show you how the US could become the second largest country by size after Russia if Greenland were added. Let's check this on the map, shall we? The US can become the world's second largest country in size after Russia. Trump's ultra-grand plan includes this move. He's mentioned this several times. Governor Trudeau has often told Trump that Canadians would like to join the US. While it's unlikely that Canada will become part of the US, imagine what could happen if Trump's plans succeed. If all of Trump's plans come to fruition, the US could also acquire Canada, the Panama Canal, and Greenland. It would be the most powerful nation on Earth, entering a new level of global dominance. Became much more powerful now if we look at the map of the Earth than here. For now, if we look at the map, we can see India and Greenland in the northern part of the globe. Moving northward, you'll see Europe and Russia. If you continue north from the US, you'll find Greenland, the world's largest island. Greenland's size is enormous, but it's largely covered in snow. There's no farming there, and the population is very small. Around 50,000 to 60,000 people. I am going to tell you a very interesting thing. It's not an independent country, it's an autonomous territory. Greenland is part of the Kingdom of Denmark, which controls its foreign affairs and defense. Denmark governs Greenland from its capital, Copenhagen. However, Greenland has its own local government. So, why is Trump so interested in Greenland? You will remember that his first term was also from 2016 to the end of 2020. Trump has frequently mentioned Greenland, but never before in such strong terms. Greenland is critical for the US. Why? For several reasons, including its valuable mineral resources and strategic location. Greenland holds a wealth of rare earth elements. There's also the growing concern about China and Russia gaining control over Greenland. Russian generals have made multiple attempts to claim it, and experts warn of the risks for the US. If Russia or China occupies Greenland, it could pose a significant threat to US security. So USA is worried about Russians' involvement. They will not face any resistance like Russian soldiers when it comes to fighting in winter. There are a lot of experts, and since there is population here, otherwise Russia would also not have occupied the entire Greenland. But they will capture 70 to 80% of Greenland. Basically no one is there, you just have to plant your flag. We have to live everywhere and claim our territory. This could be a nightmare for USA. Moreover, Greenland contains vital resources like graphite and lithium, crucial for the future of technology. So what will be the plan for USA when it's about the most important natural resource of the future? And if I talk about gas, then you will get natural gas here as well. If we look at the supply of lithium, 98% of it comes from China. If the US wants to distance itself from China, controlling these resources becomes essential. Some argue that the US and its allies really need to think that they should focus on Greenland's minerals rather than purchasing the entire island. However, from a geopolitical standpoint, Trump's pursuit of Greenland is not an unreasonable one. There is a real possibility that Russia could annex part of Greenland. It's been suggested that Russia could take 70 to 80% of Greenland with little resistance. You can find many reports in different valid mediums. This would create a serious problem for the US, especially in terms of Arctic security. With this, Russia can cross the Arctic area and go to Greenland anytime they want. US media published a very interesting article some time ago that today NATO has fewer military bases in the Arctic area and Russia has more. Russia has long been preparing for a winter war where it is constantly training in the Arctic. They will expand and no one will be able to stop them. In the case of Ukraine, you can say the Americans just supplied the Ukrainians with arms, and to a large extent the Ukrainians themselves did a lot of the heavy lifting. We have saved our land by making sacrifices. Nothing like this is going to happen in Greenland. Russia will overrun us. A recent article in US media highlighted NATO's reduced military presence in the region. And while Greenland is technically part of NATO, its strategic value cannot be ignored. The chances that the world will or will not move towards World War III. This is why Trump's focus on Greenland is drawing so much attention. In fact, there are even rumors that Trump has planned to annex Greenland. This move would shift the balance of power globally. The Arctic region, with its natural resources and strategic position, is increasingly contested. If Greenland is added to the US, it could change the game. But what he said about the Panama Canal, I told you this is also largely based on a historical treaty. But if we talk about Greenland, then purchasing Greenland? President Harry Truman tried this back in 1946. Offering $100 million at that time. Now I believe it should be multi-billion-dollar offer? At that time Denmark had rejected the offer, but it was way back 50-60 years from today. Even 40-45 years ago, countries used to buy and sell each other's parts. This is not a unique concept. For example, Alaska. Alaska was once a part of Russia. The Americans also purchased the US from the Russian Empire for $7.2 million. There was a mistake and Russia lost a very important share of $7.2 million. In 1867, apart from that, look, Louisiana Territory was also purchased from France. The Philippine Islands were also purchased from Spain in 1946. Recently, Pakistan has also bought Gwadar from Oman for Pakistani rupees 5.5 billion. Strange things happens, right? This has happened a lot in the past, so again, this idea of Trump isn't crazy. Don't be surprised if Trump does this during his tenure. It has happened in the past. There are proper geopolitical reasons to purchase Greenland. Look at the time. He's arguably the most powerful president in modern US history. Joe Biden frequently heard concerns about his health. He was too old for the role. Many people say that Barack Obama had a big influence on him. No one can influence Trump. Some people praise him, claiming that Elon Musk is the real president of the USA. But if you look past that, Donald Trump is arguably the most powerful US president in recent history. His party holds control of both houses in the US Congress. Majority of people of Americans support them. The opposition is performing well, but lacks a charismatic leader at the moment. Trump holds nearly all the cards. He can do whatever he wants, and I wouldn't be surprised if this includes Panama. He could make both the canal and Greenland a part of the USA by the end of his term. Canada is a separate matter altogether. However, the Panama Canal and Greenland becoming part of the USA is very possible, and by the way, here's some additional information. India's Foreign Minister, Dr. Ajay Shankar, has begun engaging with Trump administration. He visited USA in December. This was his first visit since Donald Trump's victory, and obviously there will be more visit. Their main purpose is to engage with the new government forming in the USA. Establish a mutual understanding, ensuring no future issues arise for India. Foreign policy of India and USA. Hopefully, Dr. Ajay Shankar will foster trust and mutual benefit between India and the US. There will be more exciting things in the days ahead of international relations. Stay tuned for more videos, and here's a question for today. In 2025, a 4-day workweek will be implemented, meaning employees will have 3 days off. Some countries hopes that by having a 3-day weekend each week, it will boost the national fertility rate. If you believe the population will grow significantly, what would be your proposed solution in this case? Germany is going to do this from 2025. China, Japan or USA on K? Give your answer in the comment section below. Hard so that others can understand what the correct answer is.
If you want more videos like this, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.